Thanks for tuning in. When we started our van build, we knew one thing, and that was to build everything simple.
I think it's going to be horribly hard.
Because we had no carpentry experience and a tight deadline to get on the road.
We're starting our new life!
So that means our kitchen is very straightforward. When building a van, the kitchen can be one of the most daunting parts of the build, especially if you're going all out.
Well, you hear water.
Oh shit. Oh, shut up.
Since you are dealing with water, electric, and propane all in one space. Bryce tried his best to create modular systems, so it would be easy to modify later. To start out, we went with a galley-style kitchen. This way, we have more counter space on each side to optimize places for prepping food. You must be thinking, they only eat raw food, since there's no stove or oven. However, to the contrary, we do in fact eat cooked deliciousness by using our portable propane Coleman stove. This option was only $40, and it surprisingly has outperformed itself by cooking up to 3 meals a day. It can even handle cooking a full Thanksgiving spread. We love it since it stores away nicely in our tool chest and is out of sight and out of mind. We can easily change our cooking environment to the outdoors, so we don't miss out on the beautiful views. And it is nice that we don't have to worry too much of having a large propane tank inside with us. There is definitely wear and tear with this item after a year of heavy usage. Our least favorite part about this option is the small propane tank, since they are spendy and wasteful. Even when you have an adapter to refill them, places will still refuse to use it. We did debate between an induction burner and propane, and it ultimately came down to power, since we were unsure of how much power we would be using. But a portable induction top can also be a great easy solution. In the future, we plan on changing this configuration. However, if figuring out how to create a cooking space in your rig is a deterrent, this is a painless way to get started. As you may be aware, space is very precious in your setup. And when we lived in a house, we constantly felt that our pots and pans always took up half of our kitchen. We luckily found the perfect solution for us, and that was using Magma pots and pans. What makes these pots and pans so special is their ability to nestle within each other by having a removable handle. This creates amplified room in our drawer. The lids are also able to stack with the set, and one lid is adaptable to the different sizes of pots. We also chose this brand since they are ceramic coated, so you don't have to worry about your food being seasoned with Teflon. The ceramic also makes them easy to clean. It is nice that this Magma set is compatible with an induction top, as well as a propane burner. After heavy use, they have held up great. We do find ourselves using one size most of the time, and it has developed to be a bit more sticky to cook with. However, this also is due to our touchy settings of our propane burner. We really don't have too much complaints about this product, except they are spendy. However, the payoff is a good investment for our future cooking. A must-have for storage is a collapsible food container. This may not seem like a big deal, but it is in 2 ways. 1, they store nicely in tight spaces. And second, they are able to pack down in a fridge with limited space. Our leftovers will give them 5 stars on their stay in this airtight space. Another product we have tried are the bare bone dishes set. We got sucked into these stylish plates by social media. All we can say is this is not a good investment. The outer rim has peeled off and it's tin. So if you like hot food, you will get burned.
Oh, hot. Ow. Okay.
They are
Thank you.
too hot, too cold, too loud, and Bryce swears his beard hairs get stuck in the rim, and I can confirm that. We will be upgrading to good old Corelle dishes in the future. Sometimes moms are just always correct. You might be wondering, how do you make smoothies? Well, with this. If you want to know more about how that goes, check out our BlendJet review video. It will surely not disappoint you, or will it? So, where do you store your food? Well, we have pack-out bins for larger items, cupboard space, and drawers in our tool chest. But the main place is in our ARB Zero, which is a fridge and freezer combo. We were not sure how we felt at first, but with time we became very satisfied with this purchase. It has worked great and is probably the only electric item we have had that hasn't had issues so far. It stores an ample amount of food for at least a week, and we can pack all our meat in the freezer to accommodate for meal planning. Yet again, it is a pricey item, but it has paid off for us in the long run. The last key point in our kitchen is our sink setup, since every kitchen needs a way to dispose of their delicious remnants. For our sink, we went with a Moen faucet and bar sink that uses a sure flow to pump water out of a 7-gallon Aquatainer jerry can and dumps the gray water into another 7-gallon container. This is a tad more complicated to get all the pieces together, and the sure flow isn't always sure if it wants to flow.
I just want to wash dishes, just can't one of these units just stay together for any length of time?
And we've had to replace it a couple times within a year's use.
Looking good.
Wow, that's good.
Wow.
It's pinched.
That is such a high pressure.
It's better than you had.
Our sink is a bit small and our faucet isn't very water efficient. Moral of the story is we don't have this part figured out to our liking, and it has been one of the more difficulties in our van build. We do, however, like our sink for the convenience, but we can tell you that using an Aquatainer or spray bottle into a bucket or sink would be the most efficient way if you're just looking to get out there and live life on the road. Once you create a habit and routine, using the more primitive setup isn't all that bad. We have really come to like our little simple kitchen, even with all its nuances. We just wanted to share with you that it doesn't need to be a glorified Gordon Ramsay kitchen to get you started.
Come on, seriously?
And trial and error is a great way to know what works best for you. We hope you found this video to be helpful in your kitchen journey. Thanks for watching, and we can't wait to help you next time.